Are you waiting for your turn to fix your papers? Is your case on hold and you're not sure if it's finally your time? The May Visa Bulletin is out, and this time it brings important updates that could get you closer to that moment you've been waiting for. I'm going to explain what these changes mean, how to read the bulletin, and why it's so important to understand what category you're in and how that affects your case. First, what is the Visa Bulletin? It's a monthly publication from the Department of State that tells us when immigrant visa applicants can move forward in their process toward permanent residence, the famous green card. This depends on your priority date, which is the date USCIS received your petition, for example, your I-130 or I-140. And each month it's published with two charts. Chart A, Final Action Dates, tells you when you can actually receive your green card. Chart B, Dates for filing applications, allows you to move your case forward even if a visa isn't available yet. Let's go over the most important updates for May. Chart A, Final Action Dates. In the F1 category, unmarried sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, Mexico moved forward. The new date is April 22, 2005. In the F4 category for siblings of U.S. citizens, there was progress in all chargeability areas. This category applies to most Latin American countries, and both China and the Philippines also saw movement in this category. If your priority date is earlier than these new dates, you might qualify to receive your green card right now. Now, if you're not sure what category you're in, let me explain it quickly. F1, unmarried sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F2A, spouses and minor children of lawful permanent residents. F2B, unmarried adult sons and daughters of lawful permanent residents. F3, married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F4, brothers and sisters of U.S. citizens. And if your case is employment-based, you'll see categories like EB1, EB2, or EB3. I'll explain what those mean a little later. Chart B, Dates for filing applications. This chart allows you to move forward with your immigration process even if your visa isn't available yet. You can submit your I-485 form, complete your medical exam, and get ahead with other requirements. But careful! USCIS must authorize the use of this chart every month. In May, the F2A category, spouses and minor children of lawful permanent residents, moved forward to February 1st, 2025. The F4 category also moved forward for all chargeability areas in China. If you're in one of these categories and your priority date is before these new dates, you might be able to move your entire process forward. Employment-based Visa Bulletin, Chart A, Final Action Dates. If your case is employment-based, this is the chart that tells you when you can actually receive your green card. This month, there were no changes. But if your case is already approved, you can still keep moving forward. For countries like India and China, the dates are still heavily backlogged, which slows down the process. That's why your country of birth matters a lot. Chart B, Employment, Dates for filing. There were no changes this month either. But many categories like EB5 for most Latin American countries remain current. That means if you're just starting your employment-based process, you can move forward without delays. USCIS announces every month whether you can use this chart, so always make sure to check. Even though there were no updates to Chart B this month, for most Latin American countries, listed as all chargeability areas, many categories like EB5 are still current, which is great news for those starting their employment-based cases. And what do these categories mean? EB1, individuals with extraordinary abilities, outstanding professors or researchers, or multinational executives and managers. EB2, professionals with advanced degrees or exceptional abilities. This can include the National Interest Waiver. EB3, skilled workers, professionals with a bachelor's degree, and certain unskilled workers. EB4, special immigrants such as religious workers or certain NGO employees. EB5, investors who create jobs in the U.S. through a significant investment. These categories determine your place in line based on your profile and your country of birth. Understanding this gives you clarity about your path and your options. Remember, you don't need to memorize all these dates. I'm leaving the full charts on screen so you can take your time to review them. And if you're not sure whether your date qualifies or if you want to know what's next in your case, talk to an immigration attorney. Many people miss their chance simply because they don't understand how to read the Visa Bulletin. Don't let that happen to you. Leave us a comment, Send us a direct message or book a consultation so we can review your case in detail. And if you want us to break this down for you step by step every month in a calm and clear way, make sure to follow us here. See you in the next video, and remember, we're in this together.
Hey, did you like the video? I invite you to watch another video where I share more tips on how to protect your reputation as an immigrant. Until next time.